Greetings, fellow galactic shipbuilders, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Stellaris First Contact, Episode 13, Fleet Week for a Weak Fleet. The current priority, going forward for right now, is to build up a better navy, build up a better armada. The idea that I have for the next priority is to start to take on the Leviathans to capture some of the Leviathan benefits, if we get into big enough armada for that. And then once we have taken out a bunch of the Leviathans, we can think about popping open the L-Gate system. So that's what's in store.
Initiating communications.
I have a new insight. Is this an observatory? What is going on? I need to catch up. So here is the observation insights of a pre-FTL subject. And I can either favor the mission or favor insights or just passively collect. There isn't an obvious choice here. Where is it? Why am I doing this on my... Oh, it's over here? I'm really confused right now as to what's going on. We're currently in breach of the galactic law. There was a YouTube comment that had a theory about that. And the theory is that the giant recaptured ship, the recovered asset, does not count for our naval capacity. And therefore, I'm in violation of galactic law, which makes very little sense considering I was well over my 50% mark. So that might be it. I'm not sure. And cheers. And Sushi, thank you for the resub. Past Comfort of the Fallen. Okay, so that resolution, Comfort of the Fallen, can be found here. It's not one I wanted to have pass. It lowers diplomatic weight from tech, so if you're ahead in tech or you are not spiritualist, it's kind of bad. So I'll probably try to pass a resolution to appeal that. It likely passed in the galactic community because a huge percentage of the empires out here are spiritualist. The Naran United Nations is claiming systems Rebulon. That's probably over. Oh, and now Talon. I wish you could click on them to actually see where they are. And Serban, okay, yeah, they're just claiming a whole bunch of stuff. Cool. Very, very cool. Just use up that unity. I'm sure it will serve you so well. So having claimed a whole bunch of additional systems, one thing I can do is to turn Fang Face into a starport, capturing some of that trade value. It also looks like this system here, there's no good reason why I don't just take this for myself. Oh, I can't? Oh, because it's next to a Fallen Empire. Okay. That's why I haven't done it yet. We're also working on the hyper relays. So I do have a hyper relay almost from Yadaris to Fangface, and then almost from Yadaris to Daedora and Kellyan. So that's another thing that I'd like to work on once I have the both influence and crystals. So I'm actually not going to build this one first. I'm going to build the one at Yaval first, because Yaval also is a wormhole over to the new section that we captured. Getting my ships all upgraded and up to snuff. Looks like some people are closing the borders to me, which is really not a surprise, considering I'm the, I guess what they consider the Antichrist? I'm very against that. A commercial pact with the Euro Commissariat, and that's going to give me a whole lot of energy credits per month. Let me check if this is something I want. I don't really want to help Yuru out unless they're very low on the scoreboard. Yeah, they're very low on the scoreboard. Okay, so let's agree to this commercial pact because it will give me a lot of energy credits for open trade. And Glitch, thank you for the bits. We also need to upgrade the flagship, so maybe that's what I'll do with my other construction bot. We unlocked battleship tech right at the end of last stream, and that allows me to upgrade the recovered asset another time. to become even stronger, which is exciting. So for the observation insights, I'm going to allow you guys to poll or decide for me what I do here. Favor insights, passive, collect insights, or favor mission. Two and a half minutes on that poll, and that's at the top right. So this is collecting observations about a pre-FTL species. It's not an aggressive action. It just depends on whether I want to collect insights, which help with breakthroughs, or favor the mission to have the observation stations produce more of the resource. Or, alternatively, do none of those two things and just sort of passively do it. So I think this relates to this observation station here. So this is a pre-FTL civilization currently in the Stone Age on a Gaia world. It contains two pop, and it does have a derelict station above, which might relate to their origins. Cool.
Debris analyzed.
My minor artifacts are full. Let's see if I can't use some of those up, because I'm not doing anything with them. So I can either sell them. Okay, we're going to do Elgate Insight. But here's the thing with the Elgate Insight. This is going to unlock the chain to continue opening the Elgates. And I'm not going to do this until I have a stronger fleet, because I believe that might have hit 7 out of 7. Let me double check. No, okay. Nothing got triggered, so I don't think I filled it up yet. So that would be in the... I'm having a big old brain fart. The situation log. And we still have debris left to be researched. So here's the situation log. So the Elgate cluster, I'm 6 out of 7. Got it. And it looks like you guys just want to collect insights. So I will do just that. We'll just passively collect insights. And if you're wondering, the actual production from this observatory is just societal research. So it's nice, but like, you know, it's 50% more of a tiny bit of societal research isn't going to change a whole lot for me. Oh wait, you were supposed to, yeah, upgrade the flagship. And then we'll go exploit that resource. You're an unusually large rat reporting for duty. Well, welcome. Welcome to your first stream. Are you always a rodent, or sometimes are you a human? So we lost the research assisting Yadaris Prime. And I will add a new one. I guess you. And your name is gonna be Glitch. Glitch, you are apparently carefree. Don't know if that's true or not, but at least in game it is.
Debris analyzed.
Hey, bud. There you go. So another thing that would be wise for me to do is to start to ramp up my alloy production so that I can afford to roll out a whole lot of battleships. I don't necessarily need my entire navy to be made up of only battleships, but battleships tend to survive battles, whereas smaller ships perish. Also, what is this planet here? I don't recall seeing this planet before. So actually, Glitch, scratch that. You're not assistant research. You're going over here to Ranction, or whatever it's called.
Construction complete.
Because there's a system that I don't recall being here, and it's a desert world that would be very easy to terraform into a savanna world.
Technology discovered.
Does the Admiral get killed when you upgrade? Not anymore, they patched that. Unfortunately, it killed my first admiral, but yeah, there's been a lot of like little patches to the game to fix those issues. So we just got research for free as a result of debris discovery. So what was it? It was disruptors. Okay, well that's not super interesting. But cool, I guess. Oh, that's useful. The game's like, go to this point of interest. I think it means here. It just showed me like the center of the galaxy, which was probably not true. So here's the Fangface station, and this one, I don't know what this is going to be. So this Tiamat protects trade lanes up to 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's all of Fangface. So Fangface can just be either a straight up anchorage, probably an anchorage. Another thing that I could do with Fangface is actually turn it into a shipyard, because it is sort of on the front. But no, I think it's just going to be another generic anchorage until I have something better to do with it. Zelos Waldo, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the stream. Of course, making it an anchorage means that I'll be even further in violation of Galactic Breach, but I really don't think anyone's going to call me on that.
Technology discovered.
As no one in the galaxy is really in a position to push me around at the moment. Having researched galactic bureaucracy, that gives us a little bit more intel spying. It also allows us to build an administrative complex for more bureaucrats and a higher edicts fund, which I'll look at my edicts in just a second. Let's go with Energy Siphon, only because it only takes a month, and it will get it off the list. I don't plan on using it. It's just, I just want to get rid of it. So in terms of edicts, in terms of traditions, we are 2 years away from another tradition in prosperity. I'm trying to see if there's any reason to reassess policies or edicts. So my edicts, I am 3 under now for research subsidies, which is fine. I also don't need exotic gases as fuel anymore, as I'm not going anywhere. So I'll turn that off.
Technology discovered.
There's Energy Siphon, that only took a month. Heritage Site would be good if I want more Unity. I definitely don't need to reverse engineer minor artifacts. I actually have nothing to do with them. The Faculty of Archaeological Studies, I don't even know how to say that word, and I don't really care, allows me to make more minor artifacts. Man, they're trying to turn artifacts into like yet another common good, but I'll do wildlife removal, because I'm sure some of my planets have some wildlife blockers, and they would benefit from removing them. So let me see about that. Features. Okay, so Cathanon's fine. Daedora has a wildlife on it that's blocking. Alright, it's only Daedora, so it's ultimately not that useful, but whatever. The other thing I wanted to make sure that I am doing is that I have at least 1 robot per planet. I don't actually think it's a requirement or a desire of the Materialists anymore, but I'll do it anyway. It looks like we have 2 robots on this planet, so I'm going to resettle this robot from Kellyan to Crabs. Except for Crabs is a really bad recipient of robot because it is a research world, but I'll do it anyway, whatever. So now Kellyan and Crabs all have robots, and Fangface is the only one without a robot, so I'll put a robot manufactory there. Little assembly plant. Looking at the worlds we've got, Kellyan's running low on jobs. Put another mine. A bigger foundry on Daedora. Daedora is currently a factory world, and it would be really good if my consumer goods actually climbed up a little bit higher, especially that we have utopian abundance. So, any planets that can take... It looks like Crabs could build a civilian industry, so I'm going to build that on Crabs to increase the work Because, yeah, there's not a lot of opportunity there. Relic activation. I don't really want to contact for spiritual guidance. Oh, and we have a bit of a choice for you guys to make. So, a large contingent of our veterans have sent a letter requesting leave to travel to the colony of Vax Raxa, the capital of our vassal, the Gox. Included in this letter is a gift of credits to grease the wheels of bureaucracy. So delicately, they put it. So there's going to be a little bit of a choice here, and I'll read the rest while I type this up. It seems there are quite a lot of stories amongst these soldiers about lucrative adventures that they can go on. Yada, yada, yada. So either A, we can give them formal leave to travel to Vax Raxa, and they grease the palms for about 1,000 energy credits. They can do as they wish. They might wreak havoc, but we still get greased palms, or tell them not to go at all.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
Hey, Mindsettle, thank you for the resub. Holy moly, it's 19 months. Indeed. And thank you. What am I... Oh, who died? Some scientist. Kellyan died. Oh, no. Alright, so there's a lot of things stacking up here. So what I'm going to do is let them do as they wish. It's a free country after all, or free empire, I should say. So, Fervian survivors encountered. And that would be another observation post over Fervor. So that is the planet, the desert world that was between me and the GGU. I probably want to claim that planet as soon as I have it surveyed. So I'm going to send my construction ship over that way. And let's get another scientist to replace our dead physicist. Our... dead of old age. I'm gonna waste some of my Unity to see if I can't get like a spark of genius physicist. I wish there was a way, and I always say this every time I play Stellaris, and it's still a feature they have not introduced, to just dismiss all three with one button click. Paying the full price, but freeing up like 1,000 clicks. Because either you have to recruit them one at a time like this, and then dismiss them, or... I don't know. This is just so labor-intensive to try to... There we go. Spark of Genius. And your name is going to be... Joint. Joint, you probably already have a person, but whatever. You'll have two. Not likely to be too confusing.
Technology discovered.
Hyper shields got done. So we're going to want to... roll those out to the battleships that we've got. I do have the option to get particle lances, which are really, really good armor and hull piercers. But I, just my own preference, prefer giga cannons as the X-sized weapons, and then have hull and armor weapons for a shorter range. I think that's more meta, as far as I'm concerned. So I am not going to research that. What I will do is research alternatives to hopefully get more options for a greater variety of stuff. Another thing that I've not been doing is upgrading the ascension tiers of my planets, which wouldn't be a bad idea for me to do. So I'm going to start to do that on my homeworld with my Unity. Well, maybe I'll have you guys decide. Because trying to find that researcher cost me a whole lot of Unity in terms of unlocking traditions. So how about I poll you guys for that? How should I use my Unity? I could either use it to get traditions, use it to get upgraded planets, or better leaders. Give you 5 minutes to vote on that. See what you all think. Hey, look at this. Good relations. We had our reservations about sending adventure seekers to Vac Raxa. We've received reports from our vassal that they found themselves at home there and they've proven to be helpful. So I think if we check our relation with the Gox, there's going to be a recent beneficial bonus here somewhere. I don't see it, though. But whatever. As long as they're happy, I don't care. Missing scientist. One of our scientists working on the observation post orbiting here went missing. That's not good. So that's one of these situations, the observation situation. And a strongly worded letter. Envoys in the galactic community have compiled a list of articles that we are in violation of. Alright, so we are going to say, hey, we'll bring us into compliance with galactic law. And all that means is I need to roll out more battleships. You want me bullying the universe? Alright, you got it. I will work on increasing my bullying. Or protection. I guess both are true. One thing I did want to do is to probably redesign the Corvette class Elan Lacrosse. Or maybe I'll leave the Elan Lacrosse intact, and I'll name the Neo one Still Boot. So in the ship designer, I'm going to design like a swarm Corvette. I'll give it the Interceptor. And the purpose of this thing is just to be annoying, really. To sort of be soaking up damage from, to protect the battleships that I have. So what I'm going to try to do is just maximize the amount of evasion that it's capable of, to keep the battleships safer. So the ship's role is going to be sort of a screen ship. Oh, it auto-designs that way. Interesting. Brawler. Alright, so I'll set it up as a brawler. And I actually like the brawler design. So let's save this, and I'm going to start rolling these out as well. So that my fleet isn't just pure battleship, it's a hybrid of battleship brawlers. Survey is complete there. You are going to go back to assisting research. What is this? Assisting research on Yadaris Prime. What situation is this? Oh, it's the flagship upgrade, I think. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. I don't know why it's over there and not... No, maybe... I don't... I'm mousing over it. It doesn't actually tell me what it is.
Ships upgraded.
But the flagship will be upgraded in about 3 months. And starting to roll out steel boots. Now, one way to be within galactic law compliance is to start destroying the unnecessary anchored stations, and I actually might do that. It seems silly, but I don't want to get punished for being in breach. So let's take a look at the new flagship. Here it is. So it's got kinetic artillery and strike craft. So this is probably the final design. I can't imagine it's going to get stronger than this, because this looks pretty meta. Kinetic artillery is my favorite non-X-sized weapon, for sure. And it's got maxed armor, a shield hardener, so that's unique to the recovered asset, and a reactive armor. It might not be unique, but I've not seen that before. And then 2 advanced afterburners. You guys want me to save my Unity for a mix of upgraded planets and traditions. Got it. Upgraded planets winning out a little bit. So I'm going to upgrade the core world once. And what this does is it reduces the effect of empire size by 5%, and increases the planet's designation. And the designation of this planet is a core planet. So if you mouse over this up here, it will increase the... Well, I'll just show you. So stability goes up a little bit, amenities goes up, governing ethics extraction goes up, resource from jobs go up, automatic resettlement destination chance goes up. So it just improves the planet. And it all depends on what type of planet it is. So for instance, if I wanted to have more cheaper artisan upkeep, you know, I could upgrade the factory world to make the artisans cheaper to upkeep on this factory world. Or on the mining world, if I want my miners to mine more, I could upgrade the planet. So on and so forth. So it's a way to sort of invest your unity into the benefit of planets. There's probably not a lot of planets for me to invest in more than this. Because, as you can see, like a tech world only reduces the researcher upkeep, which is not that big of a problem. I don't need more food. I don't need more minerals. I don't need cheaper upkeep of artisans. But you can see all of the designations here. I don't have a generator world, which would be good. Forge worlds, yeah, it's just reduced upkeep. So maybe what I consider is... I don't really have a good planet that would be a generator world anyway, so, that's moot. Hey Nitro, thank you for the resub. See? It's live. I responded in real time. So this constructor, let's connect Daedora's hyperlane and then Kellyan's hyperlane. So I had mentioned last stream that I wanted to reassess my star holds to see if they were necessary. Like the one at Nugan, I could probably get rid of, but it's not an anchorage, so it's not hurting me for naval capacity. I could just gun battery here with a listening post. That kind of makes a lot of sense. Oh, are these? They must be just passing through my empire. This is Marauders.
Spaceport under attack.
No, they're straight up attacking me. All right, yeah, it's gonna be like that. You got yourself a fight.
Technology discovered.
Dangerous wildlife got researched. Let's also do faction unity bonus. And that allows us to build deep space black sites, which help to push governing ethics attraction, which is something that we've been having problems with.
Spaceport lost.
So that will help a lot. So I can't get here because I'm assuming the NUN closed their borders. And I don't yet have the experimental subspace navigation unlocked. So there's really nothing for this scientist to do at the moment. In fact, they're stuck. Okay, so I'm just going to have them return and go missing in action, and I'm going to kick the scientist out of the ship so that they're not stuck in the ship.
Technology discovered.
Research alternatives we got. I wouldn't mind better energy grid to get the upgraded version of an energy grid to fuel our navy even further. Because right now I'm just sort of faced with buying up alloys in order to fuel ship construction, which is very expensive in the long run. So Daedora, you're waiting on alloys and crystals. So if I buy some crystals, that will help to start to build the hyperlanes. And I'll add it to the priority. Build a stronger armada and build hyperlanes. I really like the update that added into the hyperlanes. So hyperlanes allow you to jump from system to system a lot faster, and then allows for increased stability and trade amongst those hyperlanes to try to interconnect larger empires together. It's quite nice. No, I have so little money I can't even buy crystals at the moment. Here we go. Oh, you know what? My bulwark did it for me. So ships you can return back to port. Oh, I just realized the asset that I have here has a jump drive. So it can make jumps, which is pretty cool. So I'm just going to jump into this pirate port. That will help the Gox, which is my neighbor.
Engaging.
I don't have jump drives for the rest of my fleets, though, because, well, don't have that tech unlocked. Someday. Hey, bud. So I'm still in breach, still need to ramp up that armada of mine. Go for another Shona-class battleship.
Technology discovered.
But my fleet is getting to a point where soon we'll be able to start fighting the Leviathans. I usually wait until I'm around 20 to 30k in terms of fleet strength for Leviathans, as that's kind of the threshold to be able to walk away with minimal losses. You can take them on a little bit earlier, especially depending on the ship build.
Complete.
You can design your ships to perfectly counter the Leviathans if that's what you want to do. But
Ships upgraded.
I usually find it better to just have ships that are sort of Swiss Army knives, you know, good at everything, and not like perfect counters to specific incidences. And then just to have a slightly bigger fleet to roll out. I just have my recovered assets squishing NPCs and stuff like that. That I can get some minerals and energy credits for. Speaking of minerals, I'm going to use some Unity to upgrade the Ascension tier of Kellyan Prime to get more minerals out of my miners there, because I was in the mineral negative, and that's going to help balance the budget a little bit.
Construction complete.
Okay, so this here, they've gone from Stone Age to Bronze Age. That was the observation insights. And then I also just claimed this new system over here, which I don't know where it even came from, but they are early space age pre-FTL. So good for them. I'm going to make an observation post over them. Just a little reminder, though, the policy that we have for pre-FTL interference is subtle interference, where we're allowed to enlighten them, but we're not allowed to be active or aggressive. All right, before I start getting punished for my budgets being out of whack, I'll buy up some minerals. All right, Daedora is now connected. Let's get Kellyan connected. Nice.
Technology discovered.
Some of the benefits of being connected like that, so there are edicts that will allow you to benefit from hyperlanes. So there's network dominance. So that gives you +3 stability for all hyper-relay network planets, which is nice when you have an excess of Unity. There's amenities. So the pop amenity usage of each planet goes down 10%, which is really nice. And then there's also movement, which allows you to resettle along those hyperlines. And they do cost like an upkeep. So these aren't things that you should have on unless you can really afford them. But then it also just allows you to jump from system to system really quickly to react to whatever situation that you have to react to. So I like to build at least all of my planets networked like that. Societal research, let's see. I'll do ground defense planning. It's a quick one. Just get that out of the queue.
Construction complete.
Pretty soon here, I suspect that we'll be in a position to Leviathan hunt. But another thing that I wanted to check is the equivalent power. So the Uru Commissariat is the only one that is like equivalent, and still their technology and fleet is inferior to us, and everybody else has a fleet power pathetic to us or inferior to us. There's a ton of people in the Sacred Entente. That was the alliance that we attacked last, the Klen War that we just did. And I'm not going to be able to go to war with them again for another 6 years, almost to the day. So it's going to be a while until we fight them, but I'm going to be in a position to fight Leviathans and maybe Elgates in the meantime. Which can be equally cool. Living on a Gaia world as pre-FTL Civ must be a very dangerous thing, unless you have someone in the galaxy like me that that beats up pre-FTL abusers.
Construction complete.
So here are the options. We can passive observation. Aggressive observation would give you more societal research, but it messes with them. And then I think I can cloak the station? That's really cool. I didn't realize you could do that. Let's cloak the other station. I'd rather not have them know that we're up there. That probably only really cloaks us from other spacefaring nations and not actually the pre-FTL species. Like, I don't think a Bronze Age is going to notice that we have a station floating overhead. Maybe they would, but somehow I doubt it. Planetary power grid just got researched. Nice. Let's go for gamma lasers. And for societal research, ooh, interstellar campaigns. That's going to help with future wars.
Debris analyzed.
At Cathanon, we'll upgrade the planetary capital. And that might be the last debris that we have to analyze. Nope, there's a little more. A few more ships and I should be out of breach, which will be quite nice. I don't like being in breach, because sometimes they get really pissy and hurt your influence gain.
Engaging enemy fleet.
Oh, I'm in a war? Since when? What? Well, we're winning, but I'm really confused. I didn't notice this. So it's an uprising against the Bilnock commonality. And where the hell are the Bilnocks? Yeah, let me go to... So they are here. Got it. And I don't think I have to do anything. They're about to lose. But they're rebelling against the MSI, and the MSI is a tributary of me. I almost kind of want them to win. Like, just to surrender. But then, Yeah, but I don't want to. I don't want to surrender. So I'll just let them resolve their own wars. Pictorial descent. Multiple nonverbal communication systems have emerged from the Bronze Age. Hieroglyphs and images. And I'm going to say their language is their own. I'm not going to interfere. I could have them... Well, actually, you know what? You can make the choice. So the choices here is mold them to become more materialistic, so that if they do start starfaring, they could be a good ally, or to just not do anything and make societal research and not interfere. And I'll give you 2.5 minutes to vote on that. My vassals are completely not protecting their own systems from piracy, so I'm having to, like, do it myself, which is weird. But whatever, I'll do it. So the other thing I'm going to be faced with is if I do want to take out, the Leviathans, I don't necessarily have access to all the systems that have Leviathans, so I don't have access to get to the scavenger bot, because Kelazon has closed their borders to me. So I'd have to declare war on Kelazon and, like, maybe punish them or vassalize them in some way. Where are the others? So I know that there's some sort of Leviathan here because the curators told me. I had previously said not to go to Cowig, but I don't think it was Leviathans. I actually don't know what was a Cowig. So maybe I go survey that. With my free scientist. Oh no, Cowig is just next to the Fallen Empire, so it's not that it was dangerous, it was that there's nothing to claim there, because the Fallen Empire is isolationist and they kill anyone that comes close to the borders. So we've got the Automated Dreadnought, we've got some unknown Leviathan, and then the Scavbot. And those are the only ones I know. We could also... Oh, no, there's Voidspawn at Stenborg. And then we could also fight the Marauders. And you know what I could end up doing is once I have the naval ability, I could just have you guys decide how to use the Navy. Instead of, you know, me making any sort of decision. I'd be fine with that. Hey Alpha, welcome to your first stream. And Chris too. Cheers. Okay, we are gonna try to mold them to materialistic. Uplift them, but don't commit the same atrocities that the MSI did, which was perpetual indentured servitude due to fine print contracts. It's not our way. It's not our way. How to use the Armada. Leviathans, I'm just going to call them Levi's, Elgate, Wars, or Other. Here's the poll. These systems are looking pretty good. I need a little bit more employment in Cathanon. I'll queue that up. Oh, I didn't realize this. I'm burning through my my minerals. I need to correct that by trying to encourage people to, like, move to Kellyan Prime. That's fine. I should be out of breach pretty soon too.
Discovered.
Let's do deep core mining to help with our mineral problem. That seems pretty reasonable. It's a relatively easy one to get to as well. Am I able to open another reliquary? Let's ask. So I don't have the energy credits to purchase one outright. And I don't have the caravan coin, so I'll wait on that.
Survey complete.
So that's Cowig. I don't have any way to get to these systems here. They're sort of locked behind the Fallen Empire. And I don't have experimental jump drives, so they'll have to wait. I don't think this scientist even... Oh, no, there is something to survey. Down this way. Cool. Now, I could have the recovered asset start jumping around to poke about. So maybe I'll have the recovered asset head down here and... Actually, no, because I don't have them surveyed. I wouldn't even be able to jump. So I'll just have the recovered asset head back to Yadari and station around the orbital base. Is the new planet any good? New planet? Fangface or something else? Ooh, I don't have enough money. Time to super impoverish myself.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
It's a deal. The new planet was inhabited. This planet here, this desert world, was inhabited by early space agers. So the planet's not bad. It's 22 size, but it has people on it, and I'm gonna be displacing that. So it was good, but not for me.
Technology discovered.
Deep core mining. Okay, definitely want advanced mineral purification. That's going to help out a lot. Yeah. There's a lot of engineering research I want. I want civilian fabricators. I want alloy plants. I want Elgate. But let's fix our mineral issue first. Scientists that was surveying just died. Okay, let's get another one then. You are going to be named Taropa. Okay, you guys want me to do the L game. So current priority is build a stronger armada, build hyperlanes, and L gate. Cool. Let's see if the curators can sell us L gate Insight. I don't know if it's been 10 years or not, but if they can sell us L gate Insight, I'll just save money up and buy it from them. Okay, yeah, we'll just buy the last Elgate Insight. So I'll be saving up for that. Xavier, thank you for the resub. Cheers. We're receiving strange reports from our observers above Aitun. Native kingdoms have rallied under a mysterious religious figure. Oh man, it's backfiring. Could this be related to our missing scientist? and they have advanced to Industrial Age. The awareness has increased to partially aware. Stealth! So the awareness of the Gwezi-born society, which I'm assuming are the people here, has gone up to partially aware of, I guess, my interference, existence. I'm not really sure. But okay. This is all like new game mechanics that I am not accustomed to yet. Good times.
Technology discovered.
What do I want out of you? Let's go for improved production. Thank you for tuning in to Stellaris, which originally streamed live on Twitch March 28th and March 29th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below, but please keep in mind that the series has since ended. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell.